morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. It's your Holy Night VTuber, Day and Day Nodra, and we are gonna be going back to Zenless Zone Zero. Uh, it's been a while since I played, but we'll see uh, how rusty I've gotten. But yes, let us get into it. All right. It has been a. Whoops. I need to do something first. There we go. Oh, wait. Yeah, sorry for the scuff, guys. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we kind of left off at the end of 2.0, where Yishuan told us about her sister and what happened in the past. So now we are gonna be talking with Belle. Oh, Wise, it's you. What are you guys talking about? Perfect timing, Junior. I was just about to call for you. You got a minute? There's something I want to discuss. Yep.
Junior, you remember Damien, right? The head of Porcelumex in Wi-Fi Peninsula. He sent someone to us with a banquet invitation.
Sent someone? Is it Alice?
A banquet invitation? Judging by the looks on your faces, I thought he had sent some sort of legal notice.
He wouldn't
Legal
dare.
notice.
If it weren't for all of us from Yunque Summit helping him take care of the Exaltists, he wouldn't be living the good life now. But as for the invitation,
basically.
it does seem to have a connection with the corruption incident.
Here's the situation. Even though Top suppressed any media about
kinda
the
surprised
Exaltists
that Belle
causing
now
chaos in
is,
Wi-Fi
wearing
Peninsula, news had
her,
already spread citywide.
outfit.
The production of Porcelume is super important, and neither Tops nor Porcelumex can pretend that nothing happened. So, over the next 2 weeks, Tops will lead a security investigation in Wi-Fi Peninsula and urge a swift return to business as usual.
What does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
But what does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
Think about it, Junior. With an investigation happening, many relevant people will have to come to Wi-Fi Peninsula.
Yeah.
Porcelumex has to
that is
fulfill
very
its
true.
duties as a host and entertain everyone. Although the security investigation doesn't involve Yunque Summit, that Damien kid is
It's
pretty cunning.
most likely
He'll
something
leverage all
that
his
Damien
connections and
does
resources
not want
to
to
get
do.
closer to us.
Senior Shuyuan told me that right after the corruption incident was over, Damien sent a generous gift, but Shifu turned it down. We were just discussing whether we should attend this banquet. Shifu doesn't want Yunque Summit to get too close to Porcelumex, and honestly, I have to agree. But since we're operating in Wi-Fi Peninsula, we still have to do our best to maintain a working relationship with Damien.
If you ask me,
That is very
now
true.
is the perfect time to attend such a banquet.
Huh? Why's that?
Shifu and Senior Shuyuan returned to Yunque Summit a while ago and won't be back anytime soon. If the three of us attend the banquet, it'll show Damien some respect without drawing too much attention. Besides, he already knows Shifu isn't around, so it's not like
Yeah.
he's deliberately avoiding him.
Wait a second. What was Senior Fufu?
Wait a second. What about Senior Fufu?
Well, yesterday we happened to learn that she had failed her arithmetic course, so Shifu called her back overnight for remedial lessons.
Oh no.
I'm afraid she won't be able to make the banquet this time.
I didn't expect the academic standards at Yunque Summit to be so strict. Getting back to the point, I think your
Okay.
reasoning earlier makes a lot of sense. We should go to the banquet.
I agree.
I agree. Besides, I have a feeling that there'll be some pretty influential guests at the
Oh
banquet.
yeah,
We might
Alice
be
is
able to
gonna be
gather
there.
some useful information.
It's kind of
Alright,
funny.
it's settled
It's like
then.
I was
We'll do
looking through
Porcelumex a favor
YouTube
and attend the banquet.
and I was just scrolling and I see a VTuber like streaming ZZZ, and it turned out that it was Alice's English voice actor. Oh man, I was like, whoa, what? That's crazy. How the fudge cakes did I even find her? Wise, the Porcelain Mix banquet is set for tomorrow night at the banquet hall on the second floor of Yumchasin. Just meet up in front of Yumchasin then. Well, Chapter 2. The Impending Crash of Waves. The next day, after taking care of some personal matters, evening arrives.
Belle and Senior Yinhu must have gone to Yamcha
I
Senior.
totally forgot
Better
to
go
do
meet
this.
them there.
Alright. Who should I do next? Let's do Ambi. There we go. Mata inata. HIA. The Hollow Investigation. Wise, you sure took your sweet time getting here. Senior Yinghu and I are starving. It's not even mealtime yet. His laugh. He laughs like me. I saw some premium tangerine peel the other day and couldn't help but splurge on it. Been pinching pennies ever since, but now it's finally time to treat myself with this feast. To be honest with you, I actually skipped lunch just for this meal. What's up with you two? Hey, since we're coming anyway, we can't let Porcelain mix off easy, right? Oh my goodness. Now that everyone's here, let's roll. I mean, it's free food, I guess. Welcome to Yamchasin, esteemed guest of Porcelain Mix. Please head to the banquet hall on the second floor. Alright, let us go. When you arrive at the banquet hall on the second floor. Oh wait, you then arrive. I can read. Hey, there's Damien. Wow, so many people. Looks like this Wi-Fi Peninsula security inspection is a pretty big deal. I mean, of course. We gotta keep our guard up for this investigation. Yeah, you've got a point. Even without the Exaltis causing trouble, there's still a lot of conflict between the workers and the Lumix regarding work safety. It'd be great if we could resolve all these problems as well. Oh yeah, since Damien sent us the invitation, let's go say hi to him. Hey juniors, your senior's gonna have to pass on this one. I just don't vibe with that Damien kid, so I'll spare myself the headache. Yeah, Wise and I can handle it. Just focus on the food. Try to eat enough for Sifu and the others too. Wise, let's go. Damon's over there. I want some food too. Give me some food. Where's Alice? Not here yet. I sold it. Is Alice over here? Is she not here yet? No, I guess not. Man. Alright. Damien it is then.
Ah, the mystics from Yunquay Summit have arrived. As the host, having at least you two and Master Pun show up for this dinner banquet is truly an honor.
You sound
Judging from your
hurt.
tone, are you upset that our Shifu isn't here?
Not at all. You're all disciples that Ishwan Shifu trusts deeply. Even from afar in Yunquay Summit, she entrusted you to attend on her behalf. This in itself is a gesture I can appreciate. Please, make yourselves at home tonight and enjoy the banquet.
Oh yeah,
if
we're
there's
just
anything
gonna
you'd like to
eat
eat that's not
everything.
being served, just let me know directly.
Teasingly asked Damien about the current situation.
With so many people here for the security investigation, do you still have time to worry about our dinner?
It's part of my responsibility to take care of the guests. But I understand what you mean, Master Wise. Considering that the Exaltis appeared in Wi-Fi Peninsula, and Porcelumex is responsible for security, I might seem a bit too relaxed. To be honest with you both, although my official title is General Manager of Porcelumex and Wi-Fi Peninsula, my main responsibility is actually overseeing production. Hollow Security was originally managed by someone else, who was appointed by corporate executives. Though, of course,
Well,
they have
so you're
since
not
been
the
relieved of that
you're not the
responsibility.
big wig yet.
I see now. No wonder you were so willing to provide
Yeah, I
us
got
with clues
spoiled
earlier.
a bit.
It wasn't your head on the chopping block. It seems like it won't be long before you have full control over security, too.
Come now.
Flattery.
No need to be cheeky. Things have been rather difficult for me. I'm lucky just to be holding on to my current role, especially with how nerve-wracking it's been getting everything ready for the security investigation. But after seeing the guest list with my own eyes earlier, I finally felt a bit of relief.
Oh, how so?
Oh? Why's that?
Ha! Why don't you have a look for yourselves?
Alright, let's take a look.
There are quite a few guests at tonight's banquet, but in reality, they all fall into just a few categories. All these elegantly dressed guests are senior officials from TOPS. The fact that everyone who was invited has turned up is a clear indicator that the connection between TOPS and Porsalumex remains strong. Their presence allows us to demonstrate to the military and government that TOPS is fully committed to the safety of Waifei Peninsula. We also sent invitations to the relevant city government departments, but no one showed up, which suggests that the government doesn't want to get involved in the sensitive matters happening between TOPS and the military and Waifei Peninsula. They would prefer to steer clear and let us work things out on our own.
I heard that TOPS and the military often have conflicts regarding porcelain issues, but it seems the situation is even worse than I expected.
Giving us critical
It is a
information here,
serious
I see.
matter, but not something we avoid discussing. The military is the biggest buyer of porcelain, and by controlling Waifei Peninsula, TOPS essentially controls their most critical resource. So, it would prove
Hello.
quite difficult if the military
Welcome
chooses
to
to
the
take this chance to
stream.
cause trouble.
I
It seems that
am
knowing the identities of
playing
the military
Zenless
gives
Zone
judges
Zero,
key to
and I just
understanding
pretty
the
much started
situation.
2.1.
Correct. Do you see that lady over there? She's the military's representative.
Isole.
But she's not wearing a Defense Force uniform. Isn't this supposed to be a formal event?
That's because Missy Zolda
Something
is
that I
not a
really
military
like
officer.
about
She's a research
Zenless Zone
consultant.
Zero is that their
Instead of sending
autoplay
high-ranking
is
officers, they
so
hired a civilian
good
to attend,
compared
which
to
sends
every
a
other
clear message.
gacha games.
They don't intend to investigate this matter further.
Well, at least so far now.
Of course, though production was limited after the corruption incident, Porsalumex didn't delay any orders from the military. So, it appears they have acknowledged our sincerity.
I see. There's no more pressure from TOPS' executives, the government, or the military. But who are the remaining guests? There are quite a few older
I
individuals
wonder
here
if we're
too.
gonna meet
Those
Alice.
are members of
Alice
the
after
inspection
this.
team, leading experts in the ether industry. They'll be overseeing the security investigation while
It's kinda
providing
funny.
us with valuable insights.
It's like
It's a great effort to invite these
I
academic
found
giants.
Alice's VA as a VTuber. And I watched one verse stream without realizing that she was the VA.
Looks like it's time for the real hosts to give their speech.
Dear
Who
guests,
are you?
thank you for coming to Phylum Heights to participate in the Waifei Peninsula security investigation. I am Lucro, co-chief executive officer of the Porsalumex Group.
Greetings, everyone.
Ferox.
I'm Ferox, also co-chief executive officer.
Huh. I
I've
wonder
seen
which
Lucro
one
and Ferox on
them
TV
is
before.
the bad
They run
guy.
Porsalumex together. So are those two your direct superiors?
That's right. After the fall of the old capital, Porsalumex's management went through a major reshuffle. Those two were the ultimate victors, but now they're secretly competing against each other.
I bet. Is it okay for you to talk about your superiors like that?
Is it okay for you to talk about your superiors like that?
I completely trust both of you, so I feel comfortable speaking openly.
Okay.
The previous head of security was one of Ferox's trusted subordinates, but now he's been dismissed. Both of the big bosses are eager to fill that position with their own people. The reason I was able to become the nominal head of Waifei Peninsula was because I don't belong to either side, so I can't disrupt the balance of power in this competition. But the price of remaining neutral is that I've completely lost any chance of moving up.
Ah.
And if
well-
I were to take sides, it could come at a fatal cost, destroying everything I've worked so hard to build.
Okay, you're like a third party. It's like the Republicans versus the Democrats, and you're now, and then also the Green Tea Party came.
Ladies and gentlemen, the security investigation will officially begin tomorrow. For now, please relax and enjoy the banquet.
Well, the big shots have finally finished their speeches. Thank you both for accompanying me. It's the only reason my good mood's still intact. Enjoy the banquet. I've got to go face some heat from my superiors now. If you'll excuse me.
Wise,
Okay.
what should we do now that Damien's left?
I want to take a stroll around the banquet hall.
I want to
Alright,
look
let's
around the
go.
banquet
I
hall.
think we're gonna
After
meet
everything Damien
Alice.
said, I'm curious about the guests. He plays things close to the vest, so it's hard to know what to believe.
All right, I'll take a look around too. Catch you later.
Okay. Well, I guess we're not meeting Alice yet. Isolde. Top's guest. Such a major incident in Wi-Fi Peninsula has caused great alarm. We have betrayed your trust with our negligence. No. Everyone knows the risk of producing Proslume in the hollow, and who knows when those exaltists might pop again. It's impressive how Damien, the head of your Wi-Fi Peninsula branch, acted decisively to root out the exaltists, preventing even bigger losses. It's rare to see such gumption in young people these days. All thanks to Mr. Lucro's constant guidance. You flatter me, but it's really all thanks to Mr. Furrox's keen eye for talent, finding such a gem like this. They're both taking jabs at each other. Look at you two being all formal with each other. We spend all day hunched over our desks, so it's rare we get to head out like this. Let's just think of this trip to Wi-Fi Peninsula as a little vacation. I already pretty much got most of what I need. I just haven't really had the time to really to put on the overlays and all that stuff. I've been working. I've been pretty much doing 12 hours shifts, so I think the only times that I'll be able to do it and learn how to do it is probably on like Saturdays and Sundays, maybe. With Purse Lumix hosting, how could anything be less than perfect? The Top's guests at the venue appear relaxed, definitely not looking like they're here to hold Purse Lumix accountable. On the contrary, Lucro and Furrox remain hostile in their exchanges, even in front of Top's executives. Damien says he hasn't sided with either party, and it seems to be true. But just thinking about dealing with those two higher-ups gives me a stomachache. Props to him for managing to walk that tightrope. And right? Professor Walker. Professor Walker, how's that project you mentioned earlier coming along? I think it has real potential. The direction looks promising, but the requirements for experimental equipment environment are too high. I'm getting headaches every day over funding issues. You better make the most of this chance. With all the Top's VIPs here, all it takes is a little nod and boom, it's a done deal, right? I'm on good terms with some of them. Want me to introduce you? Yes, please, thank you. It's no big deal, but you and your star pupil should think about helping me with my research project too, right? Sure will. Many experts in the inspection team seems to know each other. Rather than focusing on their duties as part of the inspection team, everyone seems more interested in their own research projects. Well, that's certainly human nature. That is true. But if they get Tops as a sponsor, they can't really say anything about the affairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula anymore, right? Yep, trying to win over the bigwigs. The heck, why is Belle's just standing there by herself? Just touching her phone. Where's she texting? Hey miss, we're out of Lazuli Try sui here. Better restock soon. Alright, please wait a moment. I'll head to the kitchen and take care of that for you. Hey, no rush. I heard Porcelumix brought in a special gift chef today. They've got to know how to make lobster 3 ways, right? Let's start with three. Each prepared differently. Remember, for the vermicelli and steamed one, go easy on the oyster sauce and the garlic paste. Don't forget to add sea urchin when making the creamy baked version. Alright, got it. Senior Yinhu, that was a crazy order. We're just getting started. Time to show you what this panda thyron is made of. Oh right, if I can't finish my food, I can get it packed to go, right? Yes, of course. Hold up, you're getting it to go? Sure, Tego might not taste quite as good, but with these top-notch ingredients, I can work some magic when I get home and turn it into another amazing meal. Saves a ton of money too. Listen up, miss. I want 3 portions of each of these. Braised goose feet and abalone sauce, duck in a treasure pot, amber custard pastries, crab meat coin dumplings, vegetable crystal shumai. Okay. Okay, Kung Fu Panda. Alright, Jack Black. I think that should be a good amount of food. Alright, just throw in a couple of ounces of that lingji mushroom from the beef bone soup from wolf berries. My senior brothers have been having trouble sleeping lately, and it's getting worse. This would be a perfect nourishing meal for them. Okay. After that, I've already made a round through the banquet hall. Time to meet up with Belle. Alright, Belle.
Wise, you're back. Find anything interesting?
Kung Fu Panda's gonna be getting us a lot of food.
From what I saw, the security investigation doesn't seem as serious as I imagined. The experts and TOPS representatives were even chatting and laughing together. What everyone cares about isn't the Exaltists, or even the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, but how to get the porcelain supply back on
Of
track.
course, they're all like
Yeah,
Tops and
I had
Porcelain.
the same feeling. The security investigation
Well, it's more
seems
like Tops
like a
executives.
ritual for the city's upper circles to align their intentions, and just a way to reassure the public. Even if there are some safety risks with production inside the Hollow, as long as they're not too serious, I'm sure they'll just sweep them under the rug.
That's how big businesses
Come
work.
on, let's not worry about that now. It's not every
Unfortunately.
day Porcelumix is picking up the tab. Let's enjoy the meal.
I mean, Kung Fu Panda's already getting a lot of stuff, so.
Come on,
Oh.
let's enjoy a proper meal, Wise.
Alright, we get to meet
Alright.
Alice now.
Wow, the ingredients
Enjoy.
say you're top
My apologies, miss.
It's okay.
I'm terribly sorry.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
Oh, sorry about that.
Here.
Thank you both very much. Oh, you're with the safety inspection team. Wow, you look so young. And you're already an expert in the ether industry? Sorry. I must excuse myself. Did I say something
Confused.
Young lady, seems you're completely at a loss.
If I'm not mistaken, you're the military research consultant.
That's right. My name's Isolde.
Isolde.
That girl and I are both decorative props. Just here for show.
Okay, interesting. I don't really have an Instagram. After learning about the inspection team from Miss Isolde, you bid her goodbye and have a delicious dinner. Late that night, after Porcelumix's welcome banquet had ended in a luxury suite prepared by Porcelumix for the inspection team, and plus I already pretty much got everything
time
that I
feels.
pretty much need. So.
Not only one of the oldest noble families in New Eridu, but also a renowned name in the field of science. The patent for the anti-corruption medicine widely used on the market today belongs to your grandfather. If this respected and prestigious surname appears on the investigation team roster, the citizens will surely feel more at ease.
Okay, Damien.
You flatter me.
It's just that my grandfather is seriously ill right now, so I really don't think he can handle this.
You misunderstand me. As I just said, all I need is this surname to appear on the list. Aren't you a time field as well?
But I'm just a student. I'm nothing like my grandfather.
Miss, I'm sure you've heard that the corruption outbreak in Wi-Fi Peninsula
All right,
is
Alfred.
closely tied
It's
to the
time.
failure of
It's time to
anti-corruption
beat up
medicine.
some CEOs
Lumex
or
has every right to
corporate
file a lawsuit
managers.
against your family and hold you accountable. The reason? Your family concealed major risks involved in the purification process of the medicine.
That's complete nonsense. It was clearly the Exaltists who...
Basically. Man, this guy.
So what? The media doesn't care about the truth. They just want to see a once honorable family brought to ruin. Miss, the honor of the Timefield family now rests entirely on your shoulders. Think carefully, for your ailing grandfather's sake. I wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to the old man either.
Grandpa, did I make a mistake? What should I do? What's going on? What's that?
A few minutes later, inside Suibian Temple, a series of urgent knocks on the door wakes you up.
Wise. You're up too?
The knocking sound just now. It wasn't my imagination, right?
The knocking on the door. It wasn't my imagination, right?
It wasn't just my imagination. Someone really was knocking. I'm pretty sure I heard Senior Inhu answer the door. Wise, let's go check it out too. There must be something urgent if someone's showing up at this hour.
Alright, let us go. Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Master Pun, that glowing thing really appeared outside my window. I swear on the honor of the Timefield family.
Let's put the vows away for now, Missy. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people swearing oaths and this and that. I believe what you said is true. Why else would you have come?
Mystic Arts. I've come because a friend told me that Mr. Wise and Miss Bell are currently staying here. And she trusts them.
Senior Yuhu, what's going on?
We're here, Senior Inhu. What's going on?
Oh, perfect timing. You two are just who Miss Timefield
excuse
is
me.
looking for.
What? You're Mr. Wise and Miss Bell?
Yep, we are here. Hi, I'm Wise and this is my sister.
Hi. I'm Wise, and this is my sister Belle.
Hi! Didn't expect we'd meet again. All right, Wise, stop staring at me. I know I shouldn't have said that.
After a few minutes, Alice explains what had happened earlier.
I see. So, you spotted an unidentified glowing object outside your window and came here for help. But I didn't expect Lucy to be the one who sent you.
To be
Lucy.
honest, Ms. Montefiore and I both attended the Celestia School for Girls. Even after she broke ties with her father and left without a word, we've still always kept in touch. Actually,
Interesting.
I had planned to ask Porcelumix's
But then
staff
again,
for help with
the
this,
summer event has Lucy
but
in it too.
It's late, and I couldn't get in touch with anyone. I can't share all the details, but I'm afraid that by morning, something this strange will just be brushed off and not taken seriously.
Recall the information you previously learned about Alice.
After hearing rumors that Alice might only be on the inspection team because of her family name, I asked Fairy to look into the time fields. Turns out she's likely here in place of her grandfather, who's fallen ill. We're not sure what exactly happened, but Alice was probably threatened by them. In any case,
Yeah, most likely.
Porcelumex clearly doesn't take her seriously. The way they're treating her so differently from the other guests is really going over the line.
Yeah, it really is.
Since Miss Montevideo spoke so highly of you both,
I
I'd
feel
like to
bad
ask
for
for
her.
your help in investigating the unidentified object that appeared outside my window. As agreed, I'll be staying in
Well, I
Washington,
know who
D.C.
it is.
for 2 weeks. And if this issue isn't settled, it's going to be a real problem.
Hey, Wise, what do you think?
Since she's a friend of Lucy's.
Since she's a friend of Lucy's, we should help her out. Our last encounter was a bit awkward, but it was mostly on our end.
Yeah.
Do you charge per case? Or perhaps you work on a daily or hourly rate? If it's about the commission fee, please don't worry. My Ether Dynamics tutor used to charge for every 5 minutes in each
Duh, every 5 minutes? The fudge
Oh,
cakes?
that's no problem. No problem at all. You came
Yeah,
here for
she's
help,
basically in a
and you're
rich
even a friend
family,
of
so
someone we
I
know.
guess.
Of course we'll lend a hand. Don't worry. Here at Yunghui Summit,
Kung Fu
we're
Panda
not
trying
only
to
skilled in
squeeze
the
out
mystic
as much
arts,
money as he
we're
can.
also good at tracking things down and getting to the bottom of mysteries.
Hey, Senior Yuhu, you shouldn't be making this decision on your own.
Senior Yinhu, you shouldn't be making this decision on your own.
I'm not making decisions for you. I'm just helping you see the
Sure,
opportunity.
sure. Okay, Kung
Let
Fu
me
Panda.
tell you, the Timefield family isn't just loaded. They're on a whole nother level. Whether Beeline and the others get paid leave, and whether Senior Fufu gets to eat meat next month, all depend on you.
Dang,
now.
that manipulation. And now you're trying to guilt trip me?
Seriously? You're guilt tripping me?
Miss Timefield, why don't you stay with us tonight? Get a good night's rest, and after breakfast
Oh my
tomorrow,
goodness.
Junior Wise will go with you to
Yeah,
investigate.
they should definitely have
you
gotten
both really
Jack Black
willing to take this
to
commission?
voice act this
Please
guy.
don't feel obligated if you'd rather not get involved with the people Porcelumex
But then
have
again,
brought
it'd probably
recently.
be too expensive. No need to worry so much, Miss Timefield.
No need to worry, Miss Timefield. If you need help, we're more than willing to take the commission.
Thank you so much. I'll be staying here tonight then.
You help Alice settle in her room at Suibian Temple. Okay, that was pretty quick. Phew, finally got everything settled. Senior Yinhu and Bell have gone back to their rooms. I should head back to bed too. Alright. What is that? Oh, okay, never mind. I already know what it is. Warm bed. Better get some sleep. We've got an investigation to run first thing tomorrow. Comfy bed, here I come. As expected, you fall asleep the moment you hit the bed, and the next morning... Mr. Wise, hi, I'm Alice. Your sister just gave me your knock-knock contact info. Looking forward to connecting with you. Good morning, Alice. Ah, I'm really sorry for reaching out so early and bothering you. No worries, I was just about to come... No worries, I was just about to look for you. Alright, I'll be waiting for you here at the Suibian Temple Atrium. You know what? Oh, still Alice. I thought Seed came out already. Alright. Well, stuck. And there's Alice. Hello, Alice.
Good morning, Mr. Wise. Sorry for causing trouble by showing up so late last night.
No worries, you came here for help after all.
No problem. You came to us for help, and really, no need to be so formal. Just call me Wise.
All right. Then, please, feel free to call me Alice.
Did you sleep well last night?
How did you sleep last night? Feeling rested?
Oh, I'm alright. Thanks for your concern. It's just... the scrolls hanging in the room were all tilted by 2 to 10 degrees, and when I was about to sleep after fixing them, I noticed that the 2 vases by the bed didn't match. Sorry, you have to see this side of me. This nitpicky habit of mine is a disgrace to my family's name.
Oh no, it's not that bad. Swabian Temple just lives up to its name.
No, it's not that bad. The Soybian Temple just lives up to its name.
Thank you for understanding. By the way, about that thing I saw outside my window last night, if you don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
It's a tanuki. Suggest checking the area below Alice's room.
How about we take a look around the lower floor of your building first? Since it appeared outside your window, there might be leads outside.
Okay, sure.
Her little belt.
Good thing you suggested starting outside. Honestly, I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, but I don't dare step back into that room until we know exactly what I saw.
Mr. Wise, shall we head out to investigate the area below my apartment building? Sure, let's go now. Let's go.
Alice, let's talk about last night.
Guess we're
you
walking,
said you
huh?
heard a soft thump followed by a loud bang.
Okay, I guess we're not walking anymore. Why do you run so fast?
And it went pitch dark outside the window.
Wise, you need to work out some more. Here we are. I'm staying at the building on the left. Oh, right here. Due to the influx of visitors from TOPS and the inspection team, Parsalumex ran out of rooms in their guest building, so I was arranged to stay here instead. Huh? Look at the ground over there. There's all kinds of items scattered around. Let's go check it out. Scattered items. A bunch of miscellaneous items are scattered on the ground near the vending machine. A recycling bin for empty cans, flower pots, fresh soil. Where did these flower pots come from? When I passed by here yesterday evening, there weren't any around. I don't remember seeing any flower pots here either. Oh, look, there's an identical flower pot on that balcony over there. Can't believe they put a flower pot at such a dangerous location. If anyone in our household did something like that, something that irresponsible, Mr. Arnold would certainly scold them. Mr. Arnold? Oh, that should be Alfred. Oh, he's our butler. Ah, sorry, I went off on a tangent. I'm glad you want to chat with me. Maybe it's because you not only took me in when I had nowhere else to go, but you've also been really sweet. I feel at ease around you. Oh, I just remembered something. After that skeleton huge tilted shadow flashed by outside the window, there was another noise from downstairs. It must have been the sound of a falling flower pot. That's another important clue. The balcony with the flower pots is quite a bit lower than Alice's window. Maybe whatever scared Alice fell to the ground along with the flower pot. Man, I cannot read. This is the guest house where Alice lives. Let's look around carefully for any clues. Which window did you see the shadow at? On the second to last floor. Huh. Right by the billboard and next to the drain pipe. That window. This one? How big was that shadow? Huge. Basically covering the entire window. There's nothing near the window that could support such a massive object. The drain pipes and adverts have very limited capacity. Where did that dark shadow come from? Ah, I see. What did you find? Sorry, I was just talking to myself. Yesterday while I was in my room, I kept hearing noise from around there. Turns out there's a construction site not far behind. Yeah, I can see that huge tower crane. Wait, a tower crane? Overturned beverage box. The Alice's little squeak. The overturned drinks crate must have been hit by that flower pot, but why would this lone box end up all the way out here? Yeah, it's weird for it to be here. Upon closer inspection, there are a number of thin scratches on the surface of the box. No, wait. Those look like claw marks from some small animal. You have a gut feeling you're onto something, and before you know it, you lift the box. Oh, there's a trail of tiny footprints. That sparkly feeling. Glow in the dark paint. The exact same color as that glowing skeleton I saw last night. Looks like we found our perp.
Wise, have you figured out what happened last night? I have some theories after seeing the footprints, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
Let's piece together what we know so far.
Let's start by piecing together what we know so far.
First, about that huge shadow. What do you think it was? And how did it end up outside my window?
It is probably from some cargo hanging from the tower crane.
It was probably from cargo hanging on the tower crane. Cargo was big enough to block the whole window, and the way it vanished without a trace makes sense if we assume it was moved away with the crane. You mentioned hearing a soft thump before the shadow appeared. One of the ropes holding the cargo probably snapped, causing the load to tilt and bump against your window.
Yes, that's what I figured too.
Detective work.
Thinking back, the reason I was so certain that it was tilted exactly 22 degrees was because there was a shipping label on the crate. But let's just assume for a moment that it was. Then, what do you think made it fall to the ground?
It was knocked over by that skeleton that
It was probably
startled
knocked
you.
over by that skeleton that startled you. After the cargo hit your window, the crane lifted it back up, but that little creature couldn't hold on and fell off, landing right on the flower pot.
Right. There must be a reason the flower pot fell. If something as large as the cargo had hit it directly, the whole rack would have come crashing down. The fact that one pot was left on the balcony means it had to be something smaller. Looks like we have the same train of thought. That leaves us with just one remaining question. What was that glowing skeleton?
It was the owner of those little glowing footprints.
It's
Of
pretty
course.
clear. The culprit is whatever animal left those glowing little footprints. Since its paws were covered in phosphorescent paint, the skeleton pattern was
Phosphorescent
probably
paint.
painted on its body or clothes.
Deduce the full sequence of events.
There's no phosphorescent paint on the drain pipe, so it's likely the little creature hitched a ride on the cargo and was caught in the crane malfunction, which then caused it to slam into the window. Later, while trying to escape, it knocked over the flower pot. But the exact sequence of events isn't really the point. What matters is this. No matter how clever an animal is, it couldn't have dressed itself up like that.
Which means
No.
someone deliberately used it to pull a prank on me. That's going too far. Wise, since it left footprints while fleeing, there must be more tracks nearby. If we follow them, we might be able to find whoever or whatever's behind this.
The angry face on her
Look over
belt.
here. The footprints go up the pillar to the overpass.
Let's follow them and check it out.
Okay, that was a kind of weird pause. Okay.
How could they? I can't believe someone actually used an animal to pull a prank.
Is this where we meet Yuzuha? Sad lady. Why are you so sad? It's summertime for you guys.
The
It's
footprints
basically
stop
fall
here.
for me
Did it
now.
jump off?
Okay,
Let's go down and take a look.
okay.
Heart rate of the client increased to 120 BPM.
She's
Here is
scared.
a proverb. A cornered rabbit will bite.
Harry, you're not helping.
Basically. There's more footprints over there. Teapot? Teapot? Nope.
Huh? The footprints disappear here.
Interesting.
The footprints are all jumbled here.
Where could it have gone?
Found it.
There it is! Don't let it get away!
Hey, stop! Here, get ready to the jump!
So this is the cutscene.
So you were behind yesterday's pranks. The real culprit.
Monato?
It's Marato!
Yuzuha, visitors.
Coming.
Man, he's tall. He's super buff too.
What can I get for you? Huh? Oh well. Huh. Guess I got found out after all.
Yuzuha. That smug look.
Miss, based on what you just said, may I assume
I just
that
noticed
you
that
are the
she,
owner of this tanuki?
Her
His
pink,
full name is
her pink.
Kaminosuke,
Her cheeks are a little
but
more
we call him
pink
Kama.
than I first
Uh-huh.
thought.
What I mean is, he's not just this tanuki. He has a name. And I'm not Kama's owner. We're just partners. Kama is free to do as he pleases. Excuse me for being presumptuous.
Alice's assertiveness suddenly dropped.
Wait a minute. We came here to confront them. Yet somehow it feels like Alice just got completely shut down.
Because she pretty much did got shut down.
It's all right. Kama just said he doesn't mind. So, honored guests, what brings you to Mystic Wares? Looking for anything in particular? I'm Ukinami Yuzuha. Our family runs a well-known porcelain shop in Phylum Heights. We carry all kinds of goods, and any purchase of a second item comes with a 1% discount. All right.
Very much
Thank
a
you very
business,
much. No, wait.
business.
We're not here
lady.
to shop. Miss Ukinami, we don't even know each other. And yet last night, you and your partner played a prank on me that caused me a lot of trouble. Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate Kama's way of returning the favor.
Returning the favor.
Returning the favor? Sorry, I don't quite follow what you mean. How could you not understand? You were clearly the ones who started the prank in the first place. Porcelumex previously stated they'd thoroughly investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Waifei Peninsula a proper explanation of the accident. Yet somehow they let an unqualified little girl sneak into a team of so-called experts. That's quite the prank if you ask me.
Okay, quite the accusation. Oh no.
Yuzuha, saying something like that in front of others might be a bit...
Monato, I've been meaning to
The
say
way
this for
she
a
just
while.
shuts him down
You
too.
having that face and always talking like a goody two-shoes? What a waste.
How old is he though? Tried to defend
Excuse
Alice.
me. May I say something? Porcelumix brought in the inspection team just for show. Of course, people are going to feel outraged. It's just that, even with so many well-known experts on the investigation team, none dared to defy Porcelumix. So why place all the blame on Miss Timefield alone?
I see. You're saying I'm just picking the easy target? I remember now. I've seen you before. You were that disciple in training. Wise, from Swabian Temple. Didn't expect you'd be more witty than you look. Anyway, after hearing you out, I realized I didn't think the prank through. Sorry about that. It won't happen again. I really appreciate you saying that. But you don't
The
look
sad
so
face on
thankful.
her belt.
Are you still so concerned about what happened last night? No, you've misunderstood. I indeed joined the supervisory investigation team. And though there are reasons I can't fully explain, as a descendant of the Timefield family, I won't forgive myself for my mistakes just because you apologized. I only hope you'll take back what you said about me being unqualified. The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were scholars
Her
in the
belt.
ether industry, and I've received a systematic education in hollow and ether studies from an early age under their guidance. Monato, what's with this person?
She seems just as weird as
you.
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not weird at all.
So from the sound of it, you're pretty confident in your knowledge. Then, do you know what this strange piece of porcelain is?
I don't really know what porcelain actually looks like actually, or what it actually is. Is it just, huh? I don't know. What's this?
This looks more like a shard of some kind of device rather than porcelain. Also, was it just my imagination? Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it? Something similar to the presence of a sacrifice.
Oh, that's a shard of a large obscura.
Obscura?
Obscura?
Yes, an obscura is a type of experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell. Due to the unique properties of porcelain, when etheric matter is placed inside obscura, it can slowly come into contact with the air. This allows researchers to observe how ether behaves once it leaves a hollow. Although an obscura is a rather expensive piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange about it. This shard hasn't been coated with the outer layer yet. It was probably damaged during manufacturing.
Her belt though.
Damaged during manufacturing? So there is something wrong with this thing.
See, Monato? I told you my instincts were spot on. Who would have thought we'd figure out what this thing is in such an unexpected way? What a stroke of luck!
Yeah, basically. Could someone explain what just happened?
Could someone explain what just happened?
We suspect that someone at Porcelumex has been illegally producing high-value porcelain items inside the hollow. Items not listed in the official registry. Simply put,
Dude,
they publicly claim to
Monato
be
looks
producing
super cool
low-value
though.
products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that. But in reality, someone's pocketing the difference for themselves.
Exactly. The Obscura isn't a regular product of the Wi-Fi Peninsula factory, so its appearance here clearly points to shady dealings going on inside the hollow.
Man.
Where did you find the shard?
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Silent
The rigging
Bay.
on the mouth is,
The residents
goes
there
so
collect
well
discarded
actually.
porcelain from the hollow, and my father uses the scraps to make handicrafts. Let's go, Monato. We're heading to Silent Bay. If we can trace this shard back to its source, we'll have enough evidence to expose the corruption inside Porcelumex and give them a real scandal to deal with.
Wait a moment. Are you sure it's okay to just say your whole plan out loud like that?
It's fine. You're a scaredy cat. No way you'd snitch to Porcelumex. Wait, you wouldn't, right?
Of course not. But not because I'm afraid. As a descendant of the Timefield family, I would never stoop to something so dishonorable. Wise, it seems you still have some questions for Miss Ukinami regarding the Obscura. Apologies, but given my current position, I'm afraid it wouldn't be appropriate for me to hear any further details. So please excuse
For some
me
reason,
for
like
now.
kind of sounded like her
helping resolve
voice
the
was
issue.
like going up
I'll
for a
have the
little
payment for
bit.
the commission sent over promptly.
Like there was a little bit of static. But I think it might be
You
my
didn't leave with
headphones.
that fancy girl. Do you have something to ask us?
Can I join you in the
Can I
investigation?
come with you to Silent Bay for the investigation? I'm curious about the origin of that shard. Besides, I can help if you're heading into the hollow.
No problem. You're more than welcome to join us. Wow, today's our lucky day. Not only did we find a lead, but we even had a proxy who's an expert at handling miasma just show up at our door.
Don't lay it on too thick, Yuzuha. You don't want to scare Wise away. Still, we have no reason to turn down the proxy's help. So, we'll be counting on you from now on.
Monato, if your tail wasn't wagging like an electric fan right now, I'd give you a perfect score for how mature you acted.
Manoto's great. Why, sorry, I didn't get to say hi earlier. It's hard to get a word in when Yuzuha's around. What the heck, Manato? That's so mean! You two seem pretty familiar with each other. You're classmates, though we've got a ton of students from Wi-Fi Peninsula. Standout characters like Manato are pretty rare, and those who are both eye-catching and genuinely nice people are even rarer. You both are kids! Why is Manta so huge? So tall and so muscular. The fudge cakes. He looks cool though. I see. Just don't go along with what she says. Actually, Yuzuha was the one who wanted to investigate, but I also think we can't let poor Slumex get away with just a slap on the wrist. Anyway, let's head to Saloon Bay and ask around. Speaking of Saloon Bay, what kind of place is it? It's an area near the shore below Fireloom Heights. In the past, Lumite ore mined from the hollow was washed there first. Now quite a few residents have moved in. The elevator at Soybian Temple's entrance goes straight to Saloon Bay. Should have been fixed last week. I think I've seen the repair notice before. Let's go check it out. Okay. Alright guys, I am gonna be ending the stream. I'm not done with my with my long hours, so I'll be ending this off here, and I'll be seeing guys all the next time. Bye bye.